The August 11th, 2021 memo is the justification for the sole source contract. In the August 31st memorandum from Dean Hoff, which is, I guess, 20 days later than the August 11th memorandum, Mr. Hoff states that the sole source contract, the reason for the sole source contract is it would take too long to get a new design team through, and we would risk losing the state funds. More importantly, the land where the NCC is planned to be constructed is already owned by the developer. So my first two questions are, it is my understanding that that land is not owned by the developer. Is that correct?
Do you want, I can.
Carla, yeah, you know that.
It is not, no, it's not owned by the developer.
Okay, thank you. In your memo, you state that the sole source rationale is that the new cultural center is an incredibly unique capital project. That typically isn't a good reason for a sole source contract. Then the next reason given is that if you actually bid it out, you'd have to start over again. True. And that there might be delays. True. And that it could jeopardize the $65.3 million in LIHTC funding, which, as we know, that is not true. But I'm wondering if there was any other contract, to your knowledge, that has ever been entered into for let me make sure I get the $65,985,000 on a sole source bid.
To my knowledge, no.
Okay, thank you. What really concerned me, besides the fact that this is a $65 million sole source contract, was other language contained in this letter where it is stated, Director Munir, that it is anticipated that the same rationale for a sole source, I assume meaning sole source contract, will apply to them, meaning the Banneker Fire Station, the new Central Library, and the Transit Center, given the decisions that are required as part of the LIHTC application and when the county enters as a partner in the project. Are you stating here in this memo that Orchard Development will continue to get sole source contracts for every single one of these projects going forward?
Is that something that Carl or...
You wrote it. Your name, it is from you. It says it is from you. It is to Dean Hoff from you. Written August 11th, 2021. The subject is titled Sole Source Justification, New Cultural Center, Orchard Development Corporation, Capital Budget Project, CO364.
It's my understanding that the Housing Commission is bidding them out.
So that sentence then can be ignored in this memorandum? Because that's not what it says. What it says here is the entire thing. There will be additional mixed-use public amenities in downtown Columbia that involve the Housing Commission and LIHTC funding, the Banneker Fire Station, the new Central Library, and the Transit Center. It is anticipated that the same rationale for a sole source will apply to them given the decisions that are required as part of the LIHTC application and when the county enters as a partner in the project. Though this is the case, the county will continue to work towards maintaining transparency and efficiency in these specialized capital projects to ensure their successful achievement. And I can't help but think about the transparency that took us 10 months to actually achieve and still did not feel transparent.